Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Lyvia Greene. I am going to be Oracle for today. So we are going to bring to you messages from your ancestors, your spirit guides and your angels. So if you have any question that you need more clarity on, if you wish to just discuss it so that we can help with tarot and astrology, a little bit of psychic reading. It happens for certain cases, not every time. I'm sorry. I was saying, let's have a disclaimer first. So be very careful what kind of information you're sharing online. You never know who is watching and who is taking notes. Second of all, when you receive any kind of message, any kind of advice, especially if it is medical related or finance related, always get a licensed person to recheck it before you apply it to your own life. And same goes for any other kind of advice that you're receiving. Always customize it to your life first before taking it as it. Okay, so with that, let's get started. I am just getting everything ready. Hi Prabnoor, welcome. Okay, Jai Mahakal. Okay, so there we go. Hi everyone who is already here. I'm just getting everything ready so that we don't have to stop later on. Please always mention your names and then your question. Otherwise, it's very difficult for me to connect with your energies. Okay. Very Virgo of me. I like things a certain way. And yes, but it depends on your question as well. Sonal, what is your question? Yes, you can make the payment, but it wouldn't be as extensive as a 60 minutes reading, okay? Because we have done a lot of readings for you, so be keep that in mind that I might not be able to help you a lot in that area if the question is same. Okay. Hi Priyanka, let's start with you. Okay, you were left over from yesterday. Yeah, is that a command that you're giving me? You tell me. Or is that a translation? Okay. Well, it is inconclusive, and this was the same card that came yesterday. So, as I was telling you, your reading is very inconclusive. There is no yes, no, no. It's very inconclusive. Okay, let's see. Hi Srinitha, it's been a long time. Srinitha, I go marriage with. Oh, you have decided to get married. When did you meet him? Is it arranged marriage or a love marriage thing? Srinitha, I am a little worried here. Do you have two separate accounts that you're messaging me from? Okay, there is. Hmm. Maybe the angle is something that I need to work on. Okay, should I go my friend marriage with Drushya in other city? Is it safe for me? Drushya is a girl or a guy? Okay, okay, you're asking. I thought you were going to get married to some guy named Drushya. Is this a guy or a girl? Srinitha, I'm gonna give you a yes or no directly, okay? There is no message beyond it. Just a yes or no for you. Hi everyone who is already here. So this is a free reading for specific questions and urgent readings. We do not do general readings here because I go on and I also use astrology. So it takes like 60 minutes for one person. So they are for private readings. But if you have any specific question that you need urgent answers to, you can always ask here, okay? For Srinatha, do we have a yes or no about her safety? Is it gonna give her experience or something else? A lesson. Let's see. Okay, we have a magician in the reverse. Okay, so it is a maybe, first of all, straight out of the bat. But I would say what it says is manipulation, poor planning, untapped talents, insecure, lack of confidence, and narcissism. Look, in my opinion and in the card's opinion, you should go. I cannot guarantee the safety thing, but what I can say is you would have some lessons in your state of mind. I would suggest you should go, but I highly think that you might come back a little changed, because I see that a lot would happen that would mentally kind of scar you or change you completely. So I hope you understand what I said or what I'm trying to say. I recommend it. Just go with your eyes open that yeah, it could be a bad experience. I might experience something that I didn't want to. Okay? Okay. Srinitha, if you didn't get it, go back a little bit and hear it again. You can always go back, hear it again. Okay, Priya, we only do specific readings on the live. General readings and astrological readings come in private. So if you wish, you can change your question. I'm happy to take your question, okay? Hi Komal, what do you do for a living? Komal 98543. What do you do? Are you working? Okay, you are a student. What industry or what sector are you studying in? Komal 98543. Hi Divya, welcome. If you can stick around, I'll take your question next, okay? Thank you for waiting. Which sector are you looking to go into, Komal? Which sector of government do you wish to go into? Civil service, okay. We have fifth house passion in reverse. Okay, so you are a student. How old would you say you are? Sorry, not how old, but what are you studying? Like, are you in your graduation era or are you in your 11th, 12th? because it depends on how I interpret this card for you. Okay, graduation completed. Look, I see that you have great chances when it comes to the field you are trying to pursue. But as I see, you have this opportunity coming. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you how I see it. You would enter into a career which is very close to civil service. So if you go for law, or if you go for some maybe banking examination, so I see that you go into something that is private, and then eventually you go into the government sector. So I'm just giving you an example. When if you wish to be a public prosecutor, or if you wish to be a judge, it takes a certain year, or it takes several years of practice before you can give the examination and actually are qualified to become a judge. Similarly, in banking and other sectors, you need to give several years of practice before you go into that. So I would say for you, the path I'm seeing is yes, you would definitely end up in a government sector very soon. It's just I see that you might take a few years, so 2 to 5 years, you would be in something different that is similar, and then you end up in a government sector. But overall, I see you having a great career, great journey. I'm really happy to see this actually. The first thing, yeah, and you would be celebrated when it comes to your career, because I see the number 3 here. Even if I think that's a sign of Pisces. Okay, even if I see the sign of Pisces here, but I am focusing on the 3, which is the number of Gemini. This is a great sign that your career wise, you're gonna do great. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope you received the answer that you were looking for, or at least the answer that you were supposed to receive. Okay, so that's why the fifth house is in reverse. It's telling you to pursue something that interests you and eventually end up where you are going. Yeah, you kind of must be feeling lonely because you're not pursuing the path that excites you. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you that fifth house in reverse means you're not exact divert a little bit, pursue like maybe mathematics, maybe you like engineering, maybe go through banking examinations, maybe different examinations that you wish to go into, maybe pursue some kind of art, but you need to have something that excites you, a kind of hobby. Otherwise, the great things that are supposed to come your way would stagnate and would delay, and that would create sadness for you. So what happens is, if people do not enjoy while they have all the things, then God takes away everything until you learn to be happy without anything, and then you get everything back. So that's why I'm telling you, bring some excitement in your life by developing some hobbies, or going out there and pursuing something that your heart desires along with your studies. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, hi Divya. Okay, Komal, look, all the best. I have great expectations for you. We even okay, so fifth house is related to Leo, and now it's on the straight. Okay, so it was in reverse. So I would say, look, something came in your mind. Maybe you think about a certain thing that you wish to do. Go do it. You have great opportunities coming your way. I have no doubt that you would do great in your career. Okay, Komal, thank you very much for being here. Let's see where we are going next. Okay, all the best. Hi Divya. Is teaching career good? Okay, Divya, tell me, what do you do right now? Like, are you working? Are you studying? And is there some specific thing that you're pursuing when it comes to a teaching career, like maybe primary school, maybe as a professor, a college student? Sorry, a college professor. Like, I don't know how that works. That's why I'm asking you a little bit of specific. Be a little more specific. I'm sorry, I need some water. Okay. Unemployed right now. See. Senior classes in school and preparing for professor 2. Okay, great. Let's see where your energy is at and what it wants you to do. Maybe I'm coming up with a subject. I don't know why. That maybe you need to focus on a particular subject. Okay, Divya, do you want to tell me about the particular subject that you teach or you are an expert at? Because something about your reading, your energy is telling me subject, something. Like, I need to know it, or maybe I need to tell you more about it. There's something. Tell me the subject you teach or the subject you wish to teach, something like that. Solar flare, activate, political science. Great. Okay. There is a similarity between solar flares and political science because, look, they say astrologically speaking, previously it was developed, astrology was developed because they wanted to know when to do your harvest, when to actually sow the seeds, when to create their festivals, when you should do what, and they would understand the seasons that way. And then eventually they assigned a particular sign to it, and that's how people navigated. Stars are a way of navigating through seas, and in darkness you can find your way. When it comes to political science, what happens is they say when solar flares, when sun is going through a phase where it is sending solar flares, that's the time of revolutions. When earth generally earth goes through major revolutions on the planet, when earth is sun is going through its flare state. So what I see for you is, yeah, the subject is amazing. There is alignment for you. Solar flares always equate to revolutions. What else is there for her? So if you're looking for just a yes or no, this is a definite yes for you. There was an amazing alignment. Okay. And then we have the high priestess for you. Yes, the field is perfect. Yes, the subject is perfect. You are doing great. You are on the right path. But I keep seeing five of cups and five of wands. A lot of fives. So I see that there is a pushback, maybe from your field, maybe from some people in your life. So you're being told to tread lightly as to who you annoy and who you do not. It's better if you ignore people because they might create some scenarios for you that would hurt you in the long term. Okay, so be careful. Uh, so you are a student of political science. My political science professor kind of hated me. So what I'm saying is, look, I see that you need to learn politics. You might even be great at it. So there would be a little bit pushback. People might outcast you for a little bit, but I see that you are developing this sense of actually being a political person, a person who can shift things and attract a few people on her side and create revolutions in her career. So I see that you would be a teacher or you would be a career oriented person who would have more a say. So I would say, if I wanted to say, so eventually this person's trajectory will go like HOD, head of a department. So she has major influence when it comes to the students and also the teachers. So I would say you would definitely be a HOD someday. Okay, but you need to get better at being political when it comes to how you speak to people. Okay, so be a little more fake. That's what is coming for you. I think the word is a more, be a little more discerning as to how you speak to other people. Yeah, that's the word. Not fake, just a bit discerning, because you have to understand not everyone understands logic, not everyone has the capacity of understanding the way you do. So you have to speak to the ignorant with their level of understanding. I think that's the better way of explaining what I was trying to tell you. Okay, so I think I'm missing something. Hmm. Yeah, I need to fix the stand. So guys, give me just 2 minutes. I'll be back. I hope I'm appropriately in the frame. Okay. Hi Ekta. Ekta is every day. Like, will Ravi come back and okay. How long were you in a relationship, Ekta? Hi Shruti. Shruti, I think you should think about it in a pros and cons list. You should probably make a plan rather than asking tarot first. Like tarot should come to you when you have made the decision in both aspects, and then you want to just confirm. So tarot confirms for you. So, but if you wish to have a discussion, you can always reach out to me. We can talk about it. I would like to check your astrological chart, and we would discuss as to what are your future avenues. Okay, you're always welcome there. Hi. Hi Neharika, welcome back. That's nice. Okay, tell me about Tanishka. Okay, sorry. Niharika, if you can wait a little bit, I would get to you after Ekta. Hi Riddhi, welcome. So Ekta, talk to me about this. Okay, uh, okay, so, wow, Ekta, did you, like, I don't even know what language you're speaking right now, but did you put it in Chat GPT or did you type all of that by hand? I'm definitely sure if I try to write that much, it would like take me 15 minutes and I would have so many spelling mistakes. But thank you very much. The words mean so much to me. Wow, especially the emojis that you have put in the right places. Ekta, amazing. Thank you so much for making my day. I love it. Okay, so Ekta, please talk to me about this person that you're asking about, and be a little more expansive, because the more you speak with me, the better I would be able to connect with the both of you. Okay. Hi Yukti. Hi Yukti, congratulations for getting your job. Okay, tell me more about this. Your 1 years in relationship, what happened? I do not it's a little hard for me with the one word answers. I sense misalignment. एक्चुअली मुझे जो दिखाई दे रहा है वो तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे किसी घर में बर्तन बचते हों. दैट्स व्हाट आई हर्ड. ओके, ये रिलेशनशिप में ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे कोई घर में रह रहा हो और किचन में बार बार बर्तन बज रहे हो. इट फील्स लाइक इवन मे बी हिज मॉम, मे बी हिज फैमिली, मे बी द डायनामिक. Okay, I think Ekta is not here, so we are gonna move on. Okay, hi Niharika, tell me about Tanishq. How long have you been in a relationship? Niharika, if you are here, do let me know, okay? I'm shuffling for you. Yes, tell me about Tanishq. How long have you been in a relationship? Okay, एकता थोड़ी देर से आना. I would help you out, लेकिन speak with me जब वो ऐसा हो रहा है. Niharika, more. I need more. I don't respond well to one word answers. Okay, so your mom knows about it. How about his family? Do they know about this? Okay, descendant. Oh my god, I have never seen this happen at the same time ever. Like, I have never even thought about doing this. Do you see this, Niharika? Can you see this? These cards came out exactly in this order, and I actually never knew that they actually create this pattern. There is only one way I would be able to tell you that this is in alignment. They agreed initially, but his family got ego after my mom rejected. Okay, look, it makes sense. Okay, I wouldn't say that लड़के वाले हमेशा गलत होते हैं, लेकिन it makes sense because later on अगर घर वाले तकलीफ दे रहे हैं तो आगे भी देते हैं, whether it be girls side or guys side in today's world. But look, alignment is there, but in reverse it's gonna take some time. Okay, so ascendant and descendant, the way you interpret it in astrology is separate from what I'm gonna do for you, but I'm telling you, this is meant to be. What you're going through, this is meant to be. And we have big D energy, we have Ace of Wands in the middle. This is meant to be. Your children are already in picture, I can feel it. So ascendant, descendant, you can also interpret as, okay, it is interpretation. That is different from technical or clear cut. Your children are already at play, they are gonna make it happen. And speaking of children, if you decide to just get married because the guy is really good and his family is very supportive, and you just get married and then have kids, your mom would come along, because the way your parents are is not exactly how they are going to be when they become grandparents. One, that is it. If you want to run away, I highly recommend this. But of course, I am you shouldn't trust me when it comes to running away or not. Make your own decision. And third of all, I think it's meant to be. I think it's meant to be, whether your mom accepts it or not, because I don't see any problem. If anything, I would like to take a card when it comes to his parents, just so we are on the even ground as to where they stand here. And we already have a card. This is Emperor, this is Aries energy. This says that they would stand by you no matter what. So I would highly recommend. Now it's up to you what you do. um, One card for the two of you and your future relationship once you start living together. Okay. Knight of Wands, you would be great at starting and keeping the momentum going of having a good relationship. So whatever kind of relationship you are in, you would keep the momentum going. This is a long term connection. This is okay. So I have always had this theory that blood relations matter a lot when it comes to legacy. So look, this is meant to be, it's gonna happen. Your mother doesn't really have much say in it. Okay. So this was amazing, I love it. Thank you for being here. It was also a treat for me because I've never seen these cards, so I'm gonna flip them on the screen because I want to see them how they look. Perfect. And most importantly, there is a card in the middle. Okay, so this is 35, this is 37. There's supposed to be a 36 in the middle so that it can create this pattern, and it is missing and it is creating that pattern. I love it. I love your energy, I love your relationship, I love the future, and I love this. Okay, thank you, Niharika. I'll see you later. Bye bye, all the best, and keep me updated as to if you run away. Okay, एकता yes or no चलेगा card? Okay, I'll see you. Bye bye, Niharika. Okay, एकता yes no card चलेगा? Hi Mannat, I think we took a reading yesterday, right? So I would recommend you come back to me in a few days. It creates a toxic kind of relationship if someone takes multiple readings in a week. So that's why I recommend it. Still, use your own discernment and judgment. Okay, for Ekta, what message do we have for Ekta? What message do we have for Ekta? By the way, my friend Ekta, it's her birthday. Okay, strength in reverse. Inner strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotions, struggle, pride. Okay, I would say he, as you say, ma'am, if you want to do today or no. It's not about what I want to do, it is what I am recommending to you, that do not take continuous tarot readings. It would create a toxic pattern for you, and for a lot of people it has happened that they focus so much on predicting things that they forget to live, and then they get scared and they lock themselves in because they do not know what to do next. And there comes this time when they forget how to trust themselves or other people. Okay, एकता, आपके लिए मैं ये बताना चाहूँगी कि आपको वेट नहीं करना चाहिए, आपको आपके लाइफ पे फोकस करना चाहिए इस इंसान के लिए नहीं, क्योंकि ये स्ट्रेंथ कार्ड है. ओके, तो स्ट्रेंथ कार्ड आपको ये बताता है जब वो रिवर्स में होता है कि अपनी लॉयल्टी उसको दिखानी चाहिए जो आपकी लॉयल्टी की वैल्यू करे. आपको उस रिलेशनशिप को वो लॉयल्टी दिखानी चाहिए जो रिलेशनशिप आपके लिए रुकता है, जो आपकी वैल्यू करता है. क्योंकि कैसा होता है कि जिसको जो चीज़ पसंद होती है उस चीज़ को छोड़ के कभी जाता नहीं, कभी नहीं जाता. क्यों? क्योंकि उस चीज़ की उसको वैल्यू है. कोई भी इंसान ऐसा नहीं सोचेगा कि अरे मेरे पास सोने की चेन है, मैं थोड़ा सा इसको अपने से दूर रखना चाहता हूँ, तो वो कहीं और छोड़ के जाएगा और सोचेगा भी नहीं कि उसने कहाँ छोड़ा है, एंड फिर वो लेने जाएगा. नहीं, वो उसको अच्छे से लॉकर में रखेगा, उसके लिए वो पेमेंट करेगा. तो अगर कोई इंसान आपको छोड़ के जा रहा है और वो ये सोच रहा है कि हाँ ये तो मेरा इंतज़ार कर लेगा या फिर कर लेगी, वो इंसान वैसे ही आपकी वैल्यू नहीं करता. तो जब आप ऐसे इंसान के लिए वेट करते हो जो आपकी वैल्यू नहीं करता, तो आप लोगों को बताते हो मैं अपनी वैल्यू नहीं करती, तो लोग आपकी वैल्यू नहीं करते. सो राइट नाउ इसीलिए आपको दिखाया जा रहा है, लेट मी सी द डार्क साइड एज वेल एज द ब्राइट. लव इनसाइड आउट. तो लविंग इनसाइड आउट का मतलब ये होता है, जो आप अपने लिए करना चाहते हो आप लोगों के लिए करो, लेकिन अगर आपके सामने गलत लोग हैं तो आप शुरुआत अपने आप से करो. ओके अगर दुनिया ख़राब दिख रही है तो पहले अपने आप के ऊपर काम करना शुरू करना चाहिए, क्योंकि दुनिया को आप नहीं बदल सकते. इसीलिए राइट ना उसके लिए वेट करना बंद करो. आप अपने आप से प्यार करो. अपने आप को पूछो कि मैं किस तरह का इंसान डिज़र्व करता हूँ या करती हूँ, और फिर जाके वो इंसान जब आएगा तब बोलना हाँ ये है. और वो इंसान कभी आपको छोड़ के नहीं जाएगा, क्योंकि जो इंसान आपकी वैल्यू करता है वो आपको सेफली रखता है. ओके ये चीज़ गांठ बांध लेना हमेशा. ओके सो एकता, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर बीइंग हियर. बाय श्रुति, टेक केयर. Hi Aditya, I think we have done a reading for you before. Tell me, what's your relationship with this girl? Is she your friend, crush? What's the situation? Hi Yukti, can you ask me a specific question? I cannot do general readings here. I go on and on and then I go into astro charts and I actually, okay guys, whoever is here, I do have available readings. Not today or tomorrow, day after tomorrow we do have readings available. So look, we take 60 minutes long and we have specific questions that is regarding your life, so that you have straightforward questions that can be answered, so you do not have to take another reading for one whole year. So you can predict what kind of patterns you have. You can see the remedies as to what planets are not aligning and what you're supposed to do when. And you can have a long-term vision for your future if you wish to book with me. All of that is provided in private readings, but it also comes under general reading, because we are extending what can happen with you. It is love, it's relationship, it's marriage, which is the same sector, but it impacts everything else. So your career, your family, health, everything comes in there. Okay, even your mental health. So if you wish to, you can find me there. Okay. Okay, so Aditya, now she and I have become very close and things between us were going really well. Okay, so but due to family problem in her life, she has become emotionally disturbed and it has started affecting our bond and communication. So how would you define it, like in your head, or like do you think it's a friendship, like you can't even call it a friendship, or can you call it something else? Why? Okay, Aditya and his lady. What are the cards for them? Gemini, cross pollinate, and then we have solar calm, clarify. Why did you not give it a name, Aditya? Like I believe, no, not I believe, but I think traditionally speaking, it's usually the man who decides and usually pursues what kind of relationship they have. So why didn't you define it? Why didn't you make it official if you wanted to? You were taking things slow. Okay, so as I see for you, right now your paths are separated because it is supposed to be. So you are very, both of you are gonna go through something really tragic and both of you are gonna go through something very separate from each other. Okay, so whatever she is going through, you should be very aware you're gonna go through something very specific, and the distance will increase between the two of you. There is a lot that would not be understood by a normal person as to what is happening. I see a separation coming, but it would be a temporary separation. You would go through this period in your life where you would think that it's very emotionally charged. It would be very transformative. I like to interpret as there is a difference between a lake, a ocean, and a river. So this period is a river period. Okay, so usually it's called Scorpios are rivers, and Cancers are oceans, and Pisces is a pond. So when it's a Scorpio period, it's a very difficult time in a person's life, but it makes that person transformation. It creates transformation in that person, because they learn how to break through the barriers they have in their mind and also in society. So I see that a difficult time is coming ahead in your life, and there is a separation coming between the two of you, but eventually you will come together. I would not give you a timeline because transformation takes time, so it's going to take its own sweet time for you. Yeah, it would happen, it would become better, but I see separation coming, as in whatever is happening, it's gonna tear further up. It would tear further, and I see that you would go through a dark period in your life. It's not a bad thing, it's just it's an upgrade for you. You would be tested. You would be tested emotionally, mentally, physically. Probably your reasoning would change, your mind would change. Like, you would start to understand the perspective of the people on the other side of the aisle. Okay, so it depends on you how you take it, but I do see in future there would be a connection happening, but right now whatever has happened, it would tear further. Okay, so Aditya, I hope you received the answer you were looking for, or at least what you needed. Okay, yes, when you say past life, define it for me. I knew there would be someone today who would come to me asking about past life. I just knew it, and I know what I'm gonna say, so that's why please define it for me. Aditya, all the best, please take care. How am I responsible for someone else's life? As I said, Yukti, you need to be more specific. Is there something that you're expecting from this relationship? Um, I'm definitely sure I did a whole monologue after reading your question, and I did tell you. What do you mean? What do you want it to happen? Like, do you want to marry this person? How long have you been in a relationship? How long has this been? How long have you been in a relationship? Okay, so I don't understand. You're saying that you're expecting to marry him, but you want to date him. It's been a year. So he's like my friend as of now, and I want to date him. Okay, let's see where this is going. Okay, for Yukti, where is her crush going? What is the future of this connection? Okay, I see repeat patterns happening. Okay, you continue to see something and misinterpret it. Okay, so we are going to get to that deck again, but as I see for you, you continue to see something. Okay, it can be something which is not about him. It could be something different, but something keeps on happening in front of you. It could be a pattern that keeps on repeating, and you continue to not understand why it is happening when it is very clear why it is happening. Okay, you keep, so pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. I don't know what it is about, but that was something that I needed to bring to your attention. When a pattern keeps on repeating, go after it and search why it is there, and then execute it. Like, execute it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, 10 of coins when it comes to this connection, which is a good idea when it comes to long-term expectations. I would say yes, there is a very strong possibility. I cannot say how much percent, but there is a very strong possibility that this relationship would happen and there would be a good conclusion to it. I do see a celebration, but it feels like a roka. Okay, so I see a celebration, I see a roka. It is definitely a roka. Okay, roka engagement, but it is very it's not big, it's just nearby people, and it could be at a destination wedding thing. Okay, somewhere far away from where people usually live, but I'm not sure if that engagement, that roka, is yours and this person's, but I see you at it. Okay, I see you at it. I cannot guarantee that it is happening between the two of you, but I see you at a roka. Okay, we have a journey for you. Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords. We need to move this one. Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Judgment, King of Cups, and then we have Six of Cups. Okay, then we have Six of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna I want to date him and be with him, spend with him long term. Okay, look, I see, is this about, okay, so you have given me the story, but you are not telling me, is it about this person that she's asking about, or is it something, or is it someone else? Solar flare, clarify, in reverse. Okay, there is another person who would enter your life, and you are gonna take a huge journey, and I think this person or you, one of you are getting married and the other one is at their wedding or at their roka, so the friendship would grow. But I see that you have another person coming in your life who is more aligned with you, who would love you better, who would take care of you much better, who is like you, so a mirror image as I see, because it's like when you do some kind of now I know in today's world people think that donation and then expecting a result is a bad thing, but since ancient times what has been happening is people go to Himalaya, people go to different places and they do tapasya. Okay, they do that because they want to receive something, and that has always been the case. And the gods never thought, oh, you do, what do you want something in return? No, even gods were like, I see your labor for me and I am willing to give you something in return. So they were not like corporate companies that, no, you're supposed to love your job and just do everything for free. No, gods were okay with you sacrificing and expecting something in return. Similarly, everything that you have been through, the way in every single place when you are supposed to make an easy decision, you made the right decision. Listen to that again. Every single time when you are supposed to make the easy decision which everyone else makes, you make the right decision. So the kind of personality you are, it's gonna take a huge personality to be your equal. This person is a good person, but he's not great as you are. So God wants to give you someone who is like you, who takes the hard decisions, who takes the hard path, who is willing to stand up, who has a spine of steel and actually has the heart of a, I will say an angel, probably. I don't know the biggest animal who can have a big heart and also have a giving heart. So maybe a saint? No. Okay, interpret it as you would. But as I see, I think electricity just went out. Yes. You see, what is meant for you would find you, but I would not say that this person is the person for you. But since you came to this reading, God just aligned you in a direction where you need to know about the person who you deserve rather than what you're willing to settle for. That's the message for you. The person you're willing to settle for, God wants to give you a better person than what you're willing to settle for. Okay, so Yukti, I hope you understand. Okay, I hope you understand. I know it's hard to accept when we have been so self-reliant and we make up our mind that yes, this is the one because this. You give yourself um, a lot of evidences that no, this is why, but God wants to give you something better. So I hope you accept it. I hope you wait for something amazing, but while you wait, have fun. I wouldn't say that just wait around. Have fun, do what you like. Okay, so I think yours was a very good reading. I'm very happy with it, Yukti. Please take care. And you have Knight of Pentacles while you go, and 10 of Pentacles. 1 to 10. That's your journey. All the best. Please take care, Yukti. Okay. Why do you want to go down today? Hi, Roshni. It's been a while. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It makes my day. Roshni, we spoke about him. I think I do remember your last message. Satyaranjan, what do you do for a living? No, Roshni, I do remember you messaged me that coaching में कोई मिला है, and you think about him, but you have not spoken to him. That's what you said to me, and I told you कि I can't predict someone if they have not reached out to you. I do remember your message. Yeah. Okay, so can you ask me a yes or no question? I would be happy to answer that. While I wait for you. Hi Sneha, welcome to the channel. Okay, tell me, what do you do and where do you wanna go? Oh, Roshni, that's so nice of you. Thank you. My best wishes and my love to you. Sneha, if you're here, do let me know, okay? Okay, Sneha. So, currently a government job aspirant. Okay, so do you want to tell me which sector of government do you wish to pursue and the kind of options you have when it comes to your part-time job? If you want to tell me about the sectors, so we would go through the journey of asking yes or no for you. Okay, give me both. Okay, so we have a strong King of Cups. I like that. When it comes to a career, King of Cups is an excellent option. Sneha, please reply quickly. That's what I meant. What's the time? Okay. Accounts, teaching for part-time and for government banking. Okay. First of all, everything that you are trying to do, you are going in the right direction. You have made sound decision. You have the plans you have in your brain very sound, very calculated, good, perfect. With that, they are telling you your plans are correct. You're of sound mind, you're doing great. Okay, next we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Now here is where real chapter starts. Okay, so you have made your decisions, but what they're telling you is the plans you have made might not come true, because not because you are wrong, but because they would change. Okay, so for your part-time job, if you take part-time job in any sector, it would change your plans. So if you are happy with going with the flow, then because what I see for you is you are a very sound person, you are very calculating, and you are going on the right path. But if teaching or any kind of part-time job that you take, if you don't make the right decision as to which sector you're doing that in, it will bring you stagnation. Okay, so what I see is there are two parts. One, okay, so it's a little, okay, let's go with an example, it would be easier to explain. If you take if you haven't seen Parks and Recreation, there is this girl called April. Okay, so she does not have any ambitions of anything. She doesn't want to have a career. She just goes ahead and applies for an internship at a government job. But because she chose that job and that environment and the access she had in that job, what happened is people picked her up, and she then like went on to go into Washington and became an officer, because she chose a job which was not just for money, but because there was more access. Now similarly, what happens to other people is they take a part-time job where they would have good money, or where they would be happy, or which is easier for them, or maybe an easy commute. But what happens is, because it is so comfortable, they get stuck in that job, because they think, I have easy money, why would I take the risk of going anywhere? And that's where their downfall starts. It's less of a downfall, but it's more of a stagnation. So they are telling you, be very careful what kind of part-time job you want to apply for. Go for the one that would actually give you access and actually becomes a CD, a step, so that you can reach where you're looking to go. Okay, so I think I explained that properly. So I see that you would choose the right one, but next time whenever you're here, give me your options as to your part-time job. We'll check if that works for you. Okay, make another list as to which ones is made for you and which is not. Great, I'll see you then. Okay, Satyaranjan, what do you do for a living? You're very welcome, Sneha. Please take care and all the best. Satyaranjan, what do you do for a living? Satyaranjan, you need an astrologer, not a tarot card reader, if you want to have this specific number, because if you do not have a job and you wish to know which direction you should go into and how much money you have the potential of earning, then you need to go to an astrologer. They would help you better. Okay, hi Ritika, welcome back. How are you doing? Also, please, this time, please tell me, why did you choose that username? And second of all, for your answer, I wouldn't tell you yes or no if you pass it or not, but I would be able to tell you what is hindering you from passing it, because that's what your energy told me. Yes, Satyaranjan, you can mention your question. Sunrise, sunset. Okay, sure. Okay, I like that answer. um, there used to be those three women who had three kinds of mirchi, remember? MDH masale, Tikha Lal, Meetha Lal, or Kashmiri Lal. And then there was a Ta Thaya Thaya Tha. Every time I see your username, I get excited. Okay. Uh, okay, so you are okay with me telling you what is getting in the middle of you passing, or you... Okay, so hi Poppy, welcome to the chat. Welcome back. Well, I'm very happy that you have a job offer. I would love to know more about that. Okay, so if you can stick around, thank you for waiting. Hi Priyanka, welcome back. What's happening? Okay, so Ritika, I can tell you what's getting in the middle of it, because I see that there is something in your energy. It's not you. There is something pesky. Okay, so usually when it comes to entities, what they do is they just pick it up and throw it. So if you have any rusty metal, anything that is rusted, okay, so a rusted nail or a rusted key or a rusted screw, anything that is rusted, an iron thing that is rusted, remove it from your house or wherever you are studying or wherever you stay. Okay, wherever you are, remove it from your house or from your place, from your space. Okay, and there is definitely something is remove that rusty nail if you can find it. Then we have Leo, Pluto, retrograde, descendant and ascendant. Wow, these cards are showing up a lot these days. Okay, remove that nail. And if I was you, I would be very mad at a lot of people. This is a time of anger for you. Be angry. If you for the next few days, I think until eclipse, there is an eclipse on Thursday, I think. Today is Monday, so next 3 to 4 days I see that you might get this thing of I see that you might step outside your body and feel bad for other people as to what is happening to them. And that is when you need to remind yourself, you keep on stepping out and thinking about other people because you are not feeling your own emotions. So if you have any anger towards anyone, have that anger without guilt, because anger is an emotion and fiery emotion that transcends. Okay, yeah, so feel it. If you are agitated, if you are angry, I think it's anger. Okay, so if you let it happen, it would become anger. So now anger is a perfectly fine emotion to have. Some people use it badly, so you don't have to go and break things in anger. Let it go over you. Okay, so if you are angry, if you want to write about it. If you want to sit still and feel angry and have the bad thoughts in your head, have it. Sit alone and go through it. Let it happen. Don't do anything, and slowly you will see that the fire slowly transforms, becomes a smoke, and slowly it disappears, but you're not feeling it. Whatever that is coming over you, you do not feel it. You just intellectualize it, or you try to analyze it. You don't have to. Stop analyzing your feelings. Feel it. Let it hurt you. If it is hurting, let it hurt you, not other people. Don't use your emotions to hurt other people. Hurt yourself. And when you feel the hurt, your heart would be like, ah, I can get through this. Feel the hurt, feel the anger, let it pass over you, and move on. This way, you make yourself feel safe with yourself. So, what this is doing is, whatever kind of exam you're doing, it is telling you you would be in charge of a few people. So, if you don't create safe space and don't create the right kind of authority, you would disappear and you won't be a good leader there. But you're supposed to. If you have Leo ascendant, you're supposed to be a good leader. So good leaders understand other people's problems and they guide them properly. They lead them. They don't sit and listen to them crying. They point them in the direction and tell them that's where your solution lies, and make space for people. So that's why this thing is coming. So once you deal with your anger, your emotion, your examination would go well. Otherwise your heart would get agitated that no, and it might sabotage you. So go ahead, feel that emotion, you would be just fine. Okay, please take care. Sorry, Ritika. Okay, I think I just went to another world for a little bit. Okay, Ritika, uh, I hope you take the advice that I gave you. It was very sound. And then we have Saturn here, a lot of generations. Okay, let's move on. All the best, Ritika. Please take care. What industry are you looking for a job, Satyaranjan? Okay, Ritika, keep me updated if you do it, because I went through this process 3 to 4 days ago. So I have been working with yoginis for a few days now with the yantra. So every day, one of the yoginis, there's a day when I experience a new thing and I learn a lesson and I get to feel it. So I feel like this was supposed to be for you. So do let me know what your experience is once you let that anger out. And I would say be guilt free. It doesn't matter who you're angry at, feel the anger. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go. We'll speak about this very soon. Bye, MDH Masale. MDH. Okay, bye, Ritika. Take care. Sorry, Ria, we do not do today and tomorrow readings. Uh, it, it it's a me thing. I feel like it's kind of gambling. Okay. Poppy, if you're here, tell me what's up. I do remember your reading. You wanted. So you did not go for that Roman pizza, right? Priyanka, your reading was very inconclusive. Tell me, how do I help you? Hi Poppy. So tell me, you didn't go for the Roman pizza thing? So you didn't go at all, like not even one day? Oh, good for you. Balatali. We call it that bad thing just took itself out. Guys, do you know what we call bala? I think a hex or something. I don't know. Okay, so Poppy, tell me about your new job. What did he offer you? Hi Sneha, I'm really sorry to hear your message. Please don't repeat post. We'll take your reading in a little bit. You're very welcome to wait around a little bit. I'm happy to take your reading in a little bit once we're done with Poppy. Priyanka, what would that accomplish? If I say yes, would you just sit there and think, yes, I'm gonna pass? What if I say no? What would happen? Because I don't know, cards are not telling me. It was inconclusive. Is there something else I can help you with, Priyanka? Okay, but do you want to tell me what sector this is, this office work thing? What sector of office work? Which sector of, I don't know how to say it. Okay, so do you, okay, local mining industry. Okay, so tell me, what would be your question? Because I'm happy to pull some cards, but you need to frame the question. You need to frame the question. One, two, three. Didn't I tell you that you would make a great like concierge? Is that separate from office work? I don't know. I think I might be mistaken. But I'm definitely sure concierge are more than just helping out. They are arranging a lot of things. Yeah, so a concierge is a person who helps people with tasks like booking tickets, making restaurant reservations, and managing building entry. They work at hotels, apartment buildings, and as private personal assistants to save time and make life easier. So, this is technically an admin job. So, that was supposed to happen for you. So, if you interpret my last reading, I told you that a concierge, because you were in hospitality industry, so I thought concierge. But yes, this is technically an admin thing. So if you're going into admin, that is amazing for you. That was something that you were supposed to do. So now you phrase the question, and we would pull some cards for you. Okay? Yeah. But you have to phrase the question so that we can pull some cards if you have a question. Otherwise, if you're just giving me an update, I'm happy. I'm just happy for you that you're doing great and you found something that you actually feel safe taking. Okay. Ekta, I'm really sorry. I do not do husband, wife, and pregnancy readings on the live. They are only for private readings. Okay, so will this job come September or October? Okay, Poppy, you would need an astrologer. You need to book with me so that we can do your astrology reading. I cannot give you a time. Time is not something I can do here. Okay, so Poppy, we'll do a yes or no for that, okay? Okay, it's really shady of people when they retract messages. Wait, I am a little confused. What the fuck? I'm sorry, my brain is rebooting. It just realized a few things and it's rebooting and creating an action plan in its brain. Wow. Okay, so we are back. Poppy, it was not about you. It definitely was not about you. But yes, so your cards are saying maybe, first of all. Second of all, it's saying playing small, lack of planning, lack of foresight, unexpected delays, and obstacles to long term goals. Okay, Poppy, did you do it? Did you do what I told you to do, like maybe visiting a few hotels? Because it felt like it was in the middle of good street so that you would be safe, secure, and it would be a well paid job, a long term job, and also would have a lot of benefits. Did you do what I told you? Because I had great expectations for it, and it's still there. Like my mind still has that image. Because this one says it's a maybe, head over heart, disciplined, truthful, honest, mental clarity, authority, playing small, lack of planning, lack of foresight, unexpected delays, obstacles to long term goals. It's like you're letting things happen to you. Yeah, so what it is saying is okay, how old are you? Because you might be going through a Saturn return as per Western astrology. But in Eastern astrology, Saturn return is a completely different concept. But if you're going through your Saturn return, we might talk about it. How old are you? Maybe tell me your birth year. Okay. So your Saturn return will happen in a few years. But look, now it's time to actually start making decisions that align with you. So make things happen for yourself. Otherwise, this you're letting things happen to you. A little passivity is noticed here and they are not liking it, your energies. So this job that you are focusing on, it's a maybe, and I think it's a good idea. It's my opinion. The energy seems just fine, but what I see is there is a passivity to it. You're letting things happen, so maybe do something that feels a little more active, that you are happening to things rather than things happening to you. Now, I don't think I was very helpful with this, but if you received the message you were supposed to receive, I count that as a win. Okay, please take care, Poppy. All the best. Do keep me updated if there is anything that you want me to know. Okay, please take care. Okay, Celine, that is a private reading question. I would need to check your astro chart, and that's where the answers lie for that question. You're very welcome, Poppy. Please take care. Have a good day, wherever you. I don't know where you live, so have a good day. Sneha, it is very easy for people to cry. Okay, when people get caught, they cry a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. It's very easy to cry. So don't believe in people's tears. Those can be fake, very fake. It's very easy to cry. Go watch some movies, you'll figure it out. Celine, I'm definitely sure we did a career reading last time, right? Also, I only do specific questions on the live, no general readings. If you have any specific question. Okay, Neeru, would you like to have a yes or no? It's September 1st. Exam is on September 1st. Okay. For Neeru, we have. Yeah, I have good expectations for you. It says teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. Examination would go great. I think I have good I have good. What is that? That's my own sign and I don't know its sign. Okay, so I have great expectations for you. This is a good career move. It has the number 3. It also has a Capricorn on the side. Career wise, this is a great card. Amazing. For a yes or no, it's a straight yes. Very good card. Very good energies. Okay, Niru, all the best. Do let me know what happens, okay? I'm using the wrong pen. Uh, Sandunika. Is this the same person we asked about maybe a few days ago? Was that like, are you asking about the same person? You have to have a particular and specific question, Harshita. I do not do general readings. If you have a specific question, you're very welcome to put it in the chat box. I'm sorry, it's just table is being a little. Harshita, I do not do husband wife readings, pregnancy readings, marital readings, extramarital readings on the live. It's kind of a privacy and also safety matter. So if you wish to book with me, you're very welcome to. I would be able to check both of your astrological birth charts. I would be able to see what the issue is. I would be able to help you out, and we can have a long term plan as to what to do, and you can ask multiple questions. So that is highly recommended for you if you wish. Okay, you know how to find me with the links in the description, also in the pinned comment. Yes, that's what I said. Replace part of the ship. Yes, I do. Okay, just reach out to me on WhatsApp. Okay, it's a 60 minutes reading. It's the same design, but not exactly the same materials. You're very welcome. Please take care, Harshita. Hi Lakshmi Priya, how are you doing? Did you reach out for that internship? Oh, sorry, you said you wouldn't be able to. Okay, how are you doing today? Great, I'm happy to hear that. I hope you're having a good day. Just knocks the ability. Swarna Bhanu. Oh, that's great, Lakshmi Priya. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, I'm doing. Yeah. Wait. Okay.